welcome to GenWorld, where shit can get real and the truth can run free. This is the first episode of Nostalgia Bomb. The basis of this segment is talking about why things were so great in their heyday, but all of the love for the series seemed to have fallen from grace today. And what better game to start with other than Sonic the Hedgehog? Now, these aren't going to be full pure facts, cause hey, who knows the real reason Sonic isn't as great as he really could be. But more of my raw perspective of how I feel and what I think could bring him back to the top, and what we in gamers in general would like to see now that Sega has announced that they are working on bringing Sonic back to us in a quote-unquote great way. So let us hope, let us pray together that Sonic can come back to where he once was. Now, Sega, they have apologized for the Sonic games not being as good as they used to be. And honestly, with games such as the Sonic Boom games and good lord, there hasn't been that many great Sonic games lately, with the exception honestly of like Sonic Colors, Sonic Generations, and just a few others that I'm going to mention in this video. But yeah, let's get this on. Now, to start this off with, we need to understand what Sonic was originally great with. And honestly, people really do believe that it was speed, but I don't think that was it. It was more or less about the actual mechanics of the gameplay, more or less, than focus on speed. It was about the momentum. And that honestly can't translate that well to 3D. Because if you look at Sonic Adventures 1 and 2, and this is the main reason why I started this series, it's a nostalgic reason why people still love Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. Now, me being one of the most, I'm probably the realistic Sonic fan, I'm on the realistic side, Sonic 1 and 2 is ass. They're not good games. And if you go back and play them today, yeah, they may be fun, but technologically sound, they are not good games. While they are better than Sonic 06, for the love of God, damn. But that's the reason why I feel that is one of the main issues, and the reason why Sonic hasn't been that well lately is because they are still continuing to try to push this 3D Sonic. And if you look at the Sonic Advance series, shit, even all of the Sonic games that were just on the Game Boy Advance and most of the portable systems, they have actually been great games, and they have been better than almost all of the 3D ones that's been released. Now, I'm not saying 3D is completely in the shit house, because like I was saying, Sonic Generations and Sonic Colors have actually figured out a way to make pretty good Sonic games in 3D. But the issue that we're seeing is that we'll have one good Sonic game, Sonic Colors, and then right next to them or near their release will be 2 or 3 Sonic games that just make us literally sick. And like Sonic Colors released, and around this time we had Sonic and the Secret Rings and Sonic and the Black Knight. Now, I'm not going to talk too much about those 2 games because my main ideals are, I believe that the 2D Sonic games are still the best Sonic games, period. And not for a nostalgic reason, and it is because of a gameplay reason. I believe that the 2D Sonic games hold the best gameplay for Sonic, period. If you look at just Sonic, not really counting Sonic 1, because Sonic 1, in my personal opinion, was like a testing the waters thing, just to see if people loved it. And me, my grandfather, people that I know, and it seems like the entire world almost, when it comes to Sonic 1 was a great game, but Sonic 2 was where it really took off, and to this day, it's still a lot of people's favorite. Me personally, Sonic 3 and Knuckles was just the pinnacle of gameplay. Like, you just had 16 levels of just raw platforming. It all just worked well. The soundtracks were well, as you can hear by the music playing right now. I believe it should be Ice Cap, but Sonic 3 is just, in my personal opinion, Sonic 3 was just the pinnacle of how great the gameplay was. And Sonic CD pushed that even further with the time travel aspect, and it was just building. Now, while in this era, We did have a couple of offshoots. You had Sonic R, you had Sonic 3D Blast, and there were many others. And I'll just throw some gameplay of those around this part. But it was the thought process of just how the Sonic games were around this time. And then after the Saturn, you just saw this turn around with Sonic Adventure 1, and then there were just a lot of other releases around this time. And it just seemed that the quality of the games just started to go downhill. And that's where I'm gonna start getting into the little technical aspects here. Now, I've already done a full playthrough of this game, and this is honestly one of the best Sonic games I've played in years. And it's the craziest thing to say because this is just a fan hack, and that's what baffles me about Sega right now. I'm very confused on how they aren't creating games of this level, how they aren't putting this much care and love into the franchise that is supposed to be their mascot. And this is just a regular guy who just happens to love Sonic. I don't know how much of a fan he is or not, but we can just tell and look by the animation. The soundtrack, third party, but that's regardless. He just knew how to put it together for this. Like he done the sound. I mean, he done the he got all the sound design. He got the graphics, and he done the animation for Sonic and everything. He done pretty much himself, and I believe he used some assets from Sonic 1. So with all of that in mind, just from what you are seeing right now, is it wrong to want this level of a Sonic game from Sega being released today? Is 16-bit or 32-bit gaming legitimately dead? Like, why is it that we are looking at these consoles that we have now as supposed benchmarks when these games are technically still fun as hell? Like, I don't understand where the thought process of these big ass like, listen to this shit. Like, and it's, if this kind of care and love isn't put into gaming, we're gonna lose it. Gaming is going to be another lost art form that's going to be for nothing other than making money, Call of Duty players and whiners. It's going to be just taken over by these corporations and companies that just believe that this is nothing but for making money. This is just nothing but, it's mindless. I'm a serious gamer. I look at games as more than art. They have influenced me in my life. They have influenced more decisions that I've made, probably more than anything. And I'm attached to these characters. I'm attached to these things because this is what I was grew up. This is what I grew up with. I was raised with these games, and almost on par with just like anime. Also, like, just I was raised seeing these things, and when you see things that you know can still hold an art form to an advanced level by not just increasing the graphic fidelity or just adding 3 dimensions to it, but a game can be 2D and still just as fun as any bullshit released today. This game has 3 acts, 2 if you really want to be real, and then a run up to the boss. But I have now, this is the second video I've included this hack in. I am just impressed and taken aback by the quality of this game, and it's sad as fuck. It makes me sad. It really does. I guess this is the definition of a nostalgia bomb, because I know for damn well that we're not going to see Sega release this. We're not going to see this game released on a massive scale. We're not going to see games released with this love in it. And it's ugly. It is very ugly, but hey, I'm just a regular guy who loves games. Who am I to judge and to say anything, right? But that's neither here nor there. This has been Gen World, where shit can get real and the truth can run free. Y'all stay beautiful now.